Here we are, in a world of constant economic growth, where getting rich became the peak of one's own existence. We meet here, in the main avenue that runs through our global village, the Internet. Only 100 years ago, no one would believe that this could ever be possible, but yet, here I am, talking to you at this very moment.
Our history shows that what we consider impossible can inspire innovation, which eventually leads to changes. Jazz has never been only about music. It's a movement that once led Afro-American people to freedom. This is the story of a couple embarking on a journey to the past, when musical visionaries were changing the world. Will they succeed to break the spell of greed that money once cast? Well, see for yourself. Jazz grew up in 1,000 places, but it was born in New Orleans. The origin of the word jazz is believed to be related to a term in an African-American slang, jazz, dating back to 1860, meaning sheer energy. The name could also refer to the jasmine perfume popular in New Orleans' Storyville red light district, where jazz musicians like Jelly Roll Morton and Louis Armstrong played. During the 1600s, African slaves from many cultures were cut off from their families, languages, and tribal traditions, and forced to America. The result was an intermingling of African cultures that created a new culture with both African and European elements. From Africa, jazz derived its rhythm, blues, and traditions of playing or singing in one's own expressive way. From Europe, jazz derived its harmony and instruments. In the early 1800s, New Orleans was the most cosmopolitan and most musical city in America. Streets were full of parades that brought people of every color and nationality to march together during musical events of every kind. Frequent music playing inspired the development of many styles of dance, like the Charleston, Black Bottom, Shimmy, Suzy Q, Texas Tommy, and many, many more.
Blues. What is blues? Sad, melancholic, injustice, hopeless. The whole story begins in Southern America in the late 19th century. African people who were enslaved to work in America brought their musical traditions with them. Singing songs combined with African rhythms. Work songs on the plantations and religious spirituals in churches. These were the foundation of blues. Two divas whose voices made blues popular and unique. Ma Rae, mother of blues. Bessie Smith, empress of the blues. Oh, I almost hear the song. The long story tales, one voice followed by another one. Call and response. Call and response. Call and response. So hopeless, like a blue dead.
Waves of taste. Did you know that Charleston and Black Bottom were social jazz dances highly popular in the 20s? Charleston originated in the early 1900s in an African American community based off the coast, Charleston, South Carolina.
The dance became popular thanks to the song The Charleston, which was composed by James P. Johnson in 1923 for a Broadway show called Running Wild. Of course, it was accompanied by the dance.
referring to the Black Bottom area of Detroit, Michigan. Dinah! Oh, Dinah! It's a theatrical performance which brought Black Bottom to New York in 1924, where Anne Pennington performed at the Apollo Theater. The dance became a sensation and ended up overtaking popularity of the Charleston. The song, Original Black Bottom Dance from 1919, was written by pianist and composer Perry Bradford. But did you know that in 1907 this number had a different name? You didn't know, Sugar? Come on! I will tell you. It was called Jacksonville Rounders Dance. But do you know, rounder means pin? So it was rewritten and transformed into the Black Bottom. Dun, 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 dun.
What was that? Young Hollywood star tries to relax, preparing a new role, and suddenly some flapper girls disturb my peace. How did flapper girl get there, dancing your crazy dance? I'm so angry. Oh, I will use this anger for my next role, for sure. But now I just need to calm down.
I said I would never leave you. And you never will. I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Those are no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that.
Balboa is a swing dance that originated in Southern California during the 1920s and increased in popularity until the Second World War. Balboa is named after the Balboa Peninsula in Newport Beach, California, where this dance was invented. I heard that in California everybody knows how to dance Balboa. Let's find out if that is true. Hello!
Hello.
Do you dance Balboa?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to share this dance with me?
Of course.
Oh, great! Balboa was originally a response to the overcrowded ballrooms. It's usually danced in a closed position. There is an anecdote that Balboa evolved because dancers gathered by the thousands in a dance halls. Since the footwork is very small, Balboa can be danced to a very fast music, sometimes over 300 beats per minute. But you can also dance Balboa to a slow music. What we call Balboa today actually consists of two dances. Balboa, also well known as Pure Bal or Pure Balboa, and Bal Swing, also known as Randy Swing. Pure Bal started as early as 1915 and gained in popularity in the swing era, especially in the 1930s. The Bal Swing dance style came from Charleston, and its earliest known use was a contest in Venice Beach in 1932.
When we buy a product, we become owners of not only the content, but also its package. Every trash has the potential of becoming a polluting waste or a useful material. It's such a waste to throw away something that we practically don't know, that may have a great potential. And it's up to us to decide what is going to happen with it. We own it, so let's do something about it. Kafka time step.
Did you get it?
I got it. And did you get it? Thank you for cleaning up all the trash, and I guess I will be seeing you next time in 2 Jazz. Hello. Yeah, I've been dancing. What?
Your complexion, goodness knows.